Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC and another edition of TNFNU thoughts and feelings and updates. So, two things I kind of want to talk to you guys about that kind of came up. One was somebody in a group chat was like, "Hey, whatever happened to X person? Sounds like they kind of went MIA." And somebody else filled this in that, yeah, they've kind of gone MIA and they promised a bunch of things and that didn't pan out. And it's kind of funny how those people kind of get weeded out within our community. And with the content creators here on YouTube, especially, there's some people that come into the community and they have a lot of false promises and a lot of things, and you know, they push giveaways and they do a bunch of stuff, and they might get a bunch of subs really, really fast. And maybe they're paying for it, maybe they aren't paying for it, and then all of a sudden things start to happen that you start to go, what's going on? And I think in this case, that's kind of what happened. And that's not the first time it's happened, and it probably won't be the last time. It probably happens where somebody comes in and tries to make either some money or tries to get some free stuff or tries to make a name for themselves within the community. But then you have a lot of people coming into the community who are trying to just provide content and to provide their own content. And they love what we do, and they just want to continue to create really cool content, and they're inspired by other people. I know I was, so I saw what other people were doing and I was inspired to do that. Plus, you know, I enjoy getting knives and sharing my thoughts and feelings with you guys on those blades that I get in. Plus, I get to share with you all of my projects that I am working on, which is really the basis of my channel. But it's kind of funny how the community really starts to see through the people that aren't true to what our beliefs are. And it's kind of interesting how that dynamic starts to happen when they start to bash people and start to say something mean or negative amongst other people of the community, and you're kind of like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. And then it kind of starts to snowball from there. But it's sad because people start to promise giveaways and promise things to people, and that just doesn't end up happening. And also, companies start to send product to these people, and then they turn around and just keep it if they are promised to do giveaways with it, and then they just keep it for themselves. You know, that's kind of not very good either. So I hope those people just go away and we don't see them again. And quite frankly, if you know that that is happening, the best thing you can do is just let other people know to just ignore them, because the less views and the less attention they get, the more frustrated they get, the quicker they'll just disappear. And then all the people that are really trying to provide great content and good things for the rest of the community, they'll just shine through, and those are the ones that will get to the numbers and the success that they want, which is the other thing that I want to talk about, because it comes up a lot where new channels starting out start to get frustrated with this whole YouTube thing. And it is very, very, very frustrating, even for people who have a big following, much bigger than mine. It's still frustrating because you'll post and you think you put together a really cool video and you work really hard to editing it and filming all this content, and then you put it out and you're like, this is going to do awesome, watch, and you put it out and it gets tens of views and you're kind of like really put down by that. But then you put like just a random unboxing video and all of a sudden that gets 1,000 views, and you're just kind of like, wait, I don't understand. This video over here was so much better than that one. So all I can say is just keep doing it. You have to be consistent. You have to just keep posting and do what you love to do. How are you as a content creator going to be different than all the other content creators? Because there's a lot of people doing knife reviews. They get knives in, they're doing tabletop reviews, maybe they're doing face-to-camera reviews, but how are you going to be different? And I've kind of said that to other people, because there's a lot of other channels that are really good at what they do as far as tabletop reviews for knives, or gear for that matter too. So how are you going to stand out and be different? Are you going to say something? Are you going to do something? Are you going to focus on one type of thing? And how are you going to stand out from a crowd? It's difficult, and it gets frustrating because all of a sudden you might grow to 200, 300 really fast, and all of a sudden it really slows down. That just happened to me recently, where I was gaining, and then all of a sudden everything stopped, and I got no new subs for about 2 weeks. For about 2 weeks, it remained very, very stagnant, and my views considerably dropped on all of my videos. Nothing really changed. I didn't do anything different, but something happened. And then I stayed with it. I just kept doing my schedule, daily show, daily stuff, daily videos, doing my build along stuff, doing my reviews, doing unboxings, and then all of a sudden, boom, I did an unboxing of the TRM tag along. I did the unboxing of this, and it's at, as I'm filming this, 2,800 views. Why? I have no idea. It was the unboxing of a really cool knife, an awesome little EDC fixed blade. The TRM tag along is absolutely amazing. I've decided I'm keeping the leather sheath. It fits on my belt really well. It's very comfortable. You can see my belt buckle hits it right there, but I don't care. It's awesome, and it's going to give some character to that leather sheath. So I'm keeping it just like that. Which, by the way, they are doing another run. I spoke to TRM. They're doing another run of them, and this time they're going to be in Magna Cut. What? So I'm excited about that. But some words of advice to anybody who's trying to get into content creating, not just with knives, with anything. How are you going to stand out to be different than everybody else? And just be patient. Keep doing it, put the work in, and it will come. The ebbs and flows of the YouTube catching the algorithm, losing the algorithm, and whatever, I haven't figured it out. I have no idea. So I'm just posting, and I hope people like it. If you don't like it, that's why I end my video the way I end it. It's up to you. It's your choice. So that's what I have for you guys. Those two things. The community kind of weeds people out. People who probably shouldn't even be part of the community don't deserve us, because we are an amazing community and we prove it over and over and over again. And then those of you who have smaller channels and you're trying to gain traction, just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Go live. Do shorts. And just keep providing content and just getting the word out the best way that you can during the live streams and everything else, because other channels are very helpful with getting the word out of trying to go sub. And again, how are you going to stand out to be different? How do I stand out to be different? Well, I stand out to be different because not only do I try to provide knife content, but I also do the making side of things, where I'm actually making EDC fixed blades that you guys can follow along on those builds to do. And I hope that is enough entertaining for you guys to follow and to see my processes and the things that I am doing for AriesEDC. And I am thinking of it as building a brand of knife. That's kind of where I'm at. And it's all a progression, and I'm getting a ton of stuff done. So, updates. I don't really have a lot to show you guys. Number one, I don't want to show you guys what I'm working on right now, because I have a lot of build along videos coming out, and I don't feel like they've been getting as many views, especially because I share everything on here, and I'm showing you guys as I'm filming this. I'm very far ahead compared to the last build along video that was released. That's just the nature of the beast. But so I am very far ahead. I will say this: the 4 ADCRV2 blades that I am doing for July, I'm doing 4 ADCRV2 blades. They have all been cut. They have all been shaped. Bevels have been put in, and they have all been heat treated. they've also been cleaned up. So all those blades have been cleaned up, and I put the maker's mark on them today as I'm filming this. So the next step with all of those are the finished product, or starting to do handles and the finish, the final finish. So like tumbled, acid etched, hand satin finish. Those are where I'm at with doing all of those. So it's really, really cool that I am that far ahead. As I'm filming this, it is the 26th of June, and 4 out of the 6, because I am doing 6, 2 of them are off at heat treat, and they got delivered to Peter's heat treat today as I'm filming this. So hopefully I'll get them back in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So over the next couple of days, I'm going to be working on handles and the final finish on the 4 ADC RV2 blades, and hopefully get those out the door. How stinking cool is that? Then I also have the 6 Hawks that I have started cleaning up. Just briefly kind of flattening everything out, getting the edges all cleaned up, and those are all ready to start the bevels on. So once I get the 4 done, if I don't have the 2 back, then I'm going to jump on the 6 Hawks. I also have that gargoyle harpoon that I sent off to heat treat. It's a Nitro V gargoyle harpoon. I sent that out to heat treat a while ago, and I should be getting that back here in the next couple days. So hopefully I can finish those 4, and then I can work on the gargoyle harpoon, and if I still don't have the other 2 July builds, then I can start on the Hawks. Holy cow, I am way far ahead, and that is stinking awesome. This new schedule that I have is proving that I am being able to get ahead and do more builds. Because if August rolls around and I finish all the Hawks and all the July builds, I've already thrown it out there, but I'm going to suck it up, and I'm going to try to do another Talon. I'm going to try to do another Talon. I'm going to try. And if I'm going to try a Talon, I have to do a Raptor. Yes, I said it. A Raptor. What am I thinking? But I'm going to do it. I'm scared to death, but I'm going to do it. Plus, my motor controller for the new grinder should be up and running by then. But I haven't heard anything back from Grizzly as of yet, so I'm hoping by the next couple days I'll be able to get that back, and so I can get those up and running. But there we go, guys. That is kind of what's going on. Things that I have in the channel right now. I just got this today. This is the Berg Blades Mini Slim. I'm going to be doing the unboxing video here very shortly in the next couple days, so you guys will see the unboxing of that. I also got some really cool stuff. Did you know that Mad Yoko is doing wax? So he is doing a knife wax, which is really cool. And you can pick that up on doublewideedc.com, I think is the website. But Double Wide EDC, Mad Yoko is doing some really cool stuff for the knife community. So really stinking cool. So that is what I have for you guys this week. Kind of keeping it short and sweet. And you guys just keep being awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember, subscribe, like, leave a comment. Or not. That choice is always yours.